All right, welcome to episode 1 of the of
Formula One, a sport that
my
spans
attempt at
hearts,
becoming a
minds, and
team
nations,
boss for
where the 20 best drivers in the world
basically
come
driving a
together
team to
take
the
on
mud.
some of the world's
Basically,
most
that's what
historic
this is all
circuits.
about. And
That legacy continues
I initially
today.
did a whole recording of this
2021
as Aston
championship was
Martin,
thrilling from start to
and
finish, and 2022 is set to be
unfortunately,
even better.
the
New
save got
regulations
deleted
will usher in an age of pioneering
for
changes.
some reason.
New driving
So I'm doing
talents
this
alongside
not
returning
live.
champions
I'm
will be
doing this
dueling it out
for myself.
to the bitter end.
So let's.
The pressure will be on
I'm
the
pretty
team
sure we got to
principals
race
in the
3 in that
upcoming
one, so
season
I'll
as
pick
they
from there.
manage their
I'll
drivers,
go
their
there and then
cars,
we'll
and
just
the
do
whole
what we need to
team
do.
to push to victory. This is not a challenge for the faint-hearted. This
But yeah,
is Formula One.
this is the F1 manager game, which
Mercedes returned to F1 in 2010, and since
is
2014,
gonna be fun.
they've
It's
won
gonna
the
be a
Constructors'
very
Championships
unique experience
back-to-back
for me.
every year. In 2021,
And
they took
I'm not
over
gonna go for the
Constructors'
top
Championship
teams.
once more, although they narrowly
I
missed
will
out on the Drivers'
probably
Championship,
take one of the
coming in
midfield
second.
teams,
Heading into 2022,
Haas,
Mercedes will insist
Alfa
on
Romeo,
dominating the
or
competition.
Alfa
Nothing less
Tauri,
than the
I
fastest
think.
car and the most wins.
I think those are the ones that
Alfa
are gonna be the.
Haas joined F1 back in 2016.
So I might take Alfa Tauri, but I'm thinking Alfa Romeo because
Alfa
I
Romeo
love
boasts an
Bottas as a
impressive
guy who's
Formula
gonna
One
set
history,
some great lap
dating
times.
right back to
I think I'm gonna go
1950,
for
when
Alfa
they won the
Romeo,
very first.
which is great. My name is Reigns, and this is something I thought of on stream. The Dodo Reigns the Dodo Bird. First time guidelines. I will not have those on, just to streamline it for myself. But yeah, let's get started. I haven't done Alfa Romeo yet. So we got Bottas, who's an extremely all-around very good driver. He's got extremely good pace. His reaction time could be better. And for the rest, he has some deficits in defending and smoothness. They're not so low, but they're pretty good. Then we have Guan Yu Zhou, who is very consistent, but his accuracy is not so great, and his pace can be improved. That's probably what we're going to improve. We're going to try to stick to this driver lineup. Possibly the person we will replace is Bottas if he starts performing very badly. Kubica will probably be the one we're going to replace as soon as possible, and get one of the young drivers into this race seat, and maybe promote them into one of these two seats depending on how they perform. So yeah, let's take a look at where the car is. On average, we are pretty midfield, 5th, 6th, 7th, so we're in the top 10. Engine cooling is pretty good for now. 60 million in the bank, 11 days till the race. I think we're fine here. Our technical staff is pretty average compared to head of aerodynamics, who's pretty good. So maybe replacing the technical chief is the first foray into what we're gonna do. We're gonna look for a replacement. We're gonna look at who is open to negotiations. We're gonna go for the highest one, and we have Simone Resta from Haas, who is top 3, and I think he's not young, which is the unfortunate aspect of it. Then we do have this guy. We could send him a contract right away for replacement. Give him maybe like 2 million. Then we see how he does in the first 2 seasons. We'll set him for 2 seasons. We'll give him a 2 million contract. Give him 2 seasons. Starting bonus of 50k. We'll double it. There we go. And from that, we've got now a decent technical office chief. Race engineers, we'll keep an eye on these ones. We might scout a few that are interested in general. So we have John Becker. Maybe we will do a detailed scout of this guy. We'll also go into the driver market for a replacement contract. We'll go for someone in F2, free agency or F2. So let's see. There's someone in F2, Yeruvula. I think we'll look at detail scout. We'll keep an eye on Piastri, because Piastri will be a good shout to get into that seat, and I think we'll get into here we go. We will set our types to maybe get out of Q2 with one driver. Do we want to set a finishing position? Let's turn the finishing position to 15th, which is basically us getting into Q2. Those are the guarantees we're setting up for ourselves. This we will not touch whatsoever, and I think we'll get started. I'm blitzing through this. We're at the 7-minute mark. We're gonna blitz through this all right away, because that's how things work here around this part of the woods.
Welcome to the archipelago of Formula One. Bahrain might have a small land footprint,
Just let me
but it's
know
showing
if
its
there
best
is some
spirit right
sound
now in the
issues, if
grandstand.
you think
Either
sound needs to be
way,
higher,
it's time for
whatnot.
another
Just let me know.
fantastic weekend
I will handle
of
it,
Grand Prix
and it
racing.
should be fine for the next
Bahrain
episodes.
International
Maybe
Circuit is
next
a challenging track,
in
and the
episode
cars
3,
routinely
4.
have to brake
I'll
from
fix
high
it.
gear to low to take the narrow turns.
Just leave in the
With
comments.
the need for downhill braking,
Follow me over on
witness
Twitch,
locking
because I
up
will
is one
try
driver's
and
will
do
need
this
to manage.
entire
It's all
thing
about
on
focus and
Twitch
balance to get victory
next time
here.
around, and
We might still be early in
so
the
do
season,
follow me
but
over
that
there.
doesn't mean we can sit back and relax. Everything is up
And I
for
think
grabs,
that's basically
and
it.
nothing is certain at this stage. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Alright. This game truly did surprise me as how fun it is. I'm not one to do manager games. I generally play F122 in my free time. And I was surprised that I was enjoying this. Okay, so Bottas has a very specific way of... So he wants more oversteer and less brake stability. I don't understand how that works. So we'll just turn this up to 10. We'll go to compound, we'll set it to softs, we'll run 15 laps on this. Bottas and Zhou are similar, except for the fact that I'm putting a rear angle down. I think this might be a good setup. I don't have any clue. Let's do practice 1. Manage practice 1. Yes, let's do manage practice 1.
Ready to check.
Alright. I'm gonna send them out.
Ready to check.
There we go. Bottas P8. Pretty good, considering everything. Bottas just hasn't got his setup to be working right now. Track acclimatization is approximately the same, which is great. Which is actually pretty great. So I think it's a moment now to think about setup for. So what does he think about this? So oversteer is a bit too much, so it needs to go down a little bit. But he does like
2,000 years later.
Okay, so this was the best one he had. I'll cut back once I have the setup very nice. Okay, so I think this is the right one, and I think I'm gonna put him. I'm also gonna put Bottas on the 30 lap stint on the mediums, and let's get into FP2. Let's do this.
Ready to check.
And instantly send them both out. Send them both out. Let them do laps On laps, on laps. I'm just gonna do some laps. They're gonna learn the setup. So, P15 P19. Not bad. Oh, I think the setup was good enough. Yes, this setup is good enough. Good enough. Because the rest was good. He was on great when it was there, so we're on the right spot. Not an amazing setup, but it's a good setup, nonetheless. Let's do qualifying. Let's go for it. Qualifying is important right now. Alright.
Radio check, radio check.
So,
Radio check.
so I'm gonna run this to maybe 14 minutes. As you can see from this graph, around this time span, these are the 3 runs we can do. So I'll send out Bottas after Zhou. I think that's the most logical one. Let me have this one. Send it off. Evidence. A lot of evidence. Think. I'll send it to that. Configure. Use it up. We'll see how this pans out. And Bottas will go out. No. Does that have faith? But, Joe got after in the first sector. He did not improve. He did not improve much. At least he's gonna get in the way of. It's a good spot. Good spot to be in. P6 at the moment. See what everyone else does. Into Q2. Let's do this. There we go. P5. I honestly do. I want to save the last pair of softs. But then again, okay, unfortunate. But Joe is gonna get shafted here. Joe is gonna get shafted here because of the traffic he's gonna run into. Gasly didn't get around in time. Gasly did not get around in time. Bottas is up. Joe is still struggling. Joe is heading to the garage. Joe did not improve. Bottas, on the other hand, did improve to P5. I think Bottas is safe. Joe, on the other hand, it seems isn't safe. No, he's going into the garage.
Someone's run wide.
Ooh! Did Joe make it in? Joe made it in! Let's go! Let's go! Oh! 2 people in Q3! Bottas is not gonna get a second run. That's unfortunate. Bottas will have to do with his 1 run. Ah, I did not time that right. Unfortunate, but I think if Joe improves... Joe did not improve. But as you can see, there was improvement across all 3 qualifying sessions. Bottas actually set a faster time in Q2 than Q3. That's weird. But he set a very consistent lap time. He's been near the low 132 or 131.9s. So that's great. Joe is just being off a little bit. But P6, P10 for the first race, very strong. Begin. Ooh, but the game is asking me to do a different strat for both of them. It wants me to start Bottas on softs. And this is apparently the fastest strat that game has given me. So, and what about this one? Can I do this, but turn it into a medium soft? Or a medium soft? For those of you that missed out on me fiddling with the strat, we're doing a soft medium soft on Bottas and a soft medium on Wang Yuzhou, as you can see here. So let's take a look at Bottas. They're both on worn softs. Bottas will have the fresh softs at the end of the race in an attempt to also maybe set a quick lap time. Okay, Joe is in the pit window. Okay, you're gonna go on to the mediums now. Yes, because we do have 2 sets of mediums. Great. And then Bottas, you're going to go on to the next lap. Or perhaps Bottas goes first. Delay pit stop by 1 lap, and then we'll send you in for the mediums first. Because we do not want this double stack to happen. Joe is trying to hold them up pretty nicely. Come on. Perfect, Joe. You got this. Bottas. He lost out of position there, but he did make up ground on one of them. Which is beautiful. Which is perfect. And Joe did lose a position. Bottas is on better tires. But, oh no, he made a position. He made up a position. Bottas did make up a position because we have Ricciardo who has yet to pit. 32%. He's gonna go into the pits now. There we go. Fighting is not helping anyone. Yeah, these... Yeah, we're gonna extend this stint for Guan Yuzhou. Because he has brand new mediums right here, and he has 89% worn softs. So we're in a very tight spot here with Bottas. We're in a very, very tight spot because he's fighting the 2 Mercedes and we need Zhou to join in. We're ignoring that for a bit because the tire wear is great. Okay, how many laps do we have? 16 laps. Bottas, I need you to extend that stint for a little bit. For a lap or 2, 3. Because 16 laps on soft is asking for a lot. We can go on mediums. But I do not want to go on mediums just yet. 14 laps on soft is a great shout. Okay. Joe, you will go on to the mediums though. Because that's your strat and that's the one you're gonna be stuck with. Even if it shafts you completely.
The rear tires are feeling pretty bad.
Okay.
Understood.
You're gonna stop
Makes sense.
now.
We've got a lot.
We're sending you into the pits right now as soon as possible. Come on. Show them what you've got. Come on, show them what you've got. Yes! Science is absolutely holding it out for dear life right now. Wait, is Joe gonna get this back position? Yo. Got P9. 2 points is good enough. Leclerc wins round 1.
That's Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is today's winner.
And the Mercedes is nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be seen. Bottas gets P5. And Joe just needs to go for the overtake.
Use overtake button.
Copy.
Okay, Valtteri, that's it.
Good strategy.
Altogether a good race. Pick up rubber.
Come on, Joe.
Good job, Joe.
Let's go! P8! Let's
It
go!
means so much to me, this being top 10,
Oh,
guys.
sarcastic.
Thank you.
That was very good race, Joe. Drive offline, save fuel.
Lord, what a race. P5 and P8. Beautiful way to start off the season. Best of the rest. Going after Mercedes, Bottas, we're gonna give you a car that you can get Hamilton for. Just beat out Hamilton. That's the goal right now. That was great. That was episode 1. Beautiful return.
Enough result here from Valtteri Bottas.
From rags to riches story.
Not
Really.
a bad run from Alfa Romeo this weekend, but before the next race, I think they'll want to take a good look at what they can improve.
There's no
We
rest
will
for F1
improve.
team. Let's hope their hard work will get them closer to exceeding expectations in the next race.
That's right, and they finished the race weekend in 3rd place in the Constructor standings.
Let's go!
Now look ahead to the next round, where they'll duel it out.
We are P5 and P8. 1 place gained for both drivers. Great result. Drivers P5. Bottas 10 points. Joe gets us the other 4 points. Level with Mercedes in P4. He's shared P4 right now. But the goal is getting P3 at the end of the season. We got this. So first course of action will be to remove Robert Kubica and perhaps start growing someone for the spot of Joe or Bottas in the case that they do leave. I think Piastri will be the person to do this. 5th or higher, 10th or higher. Those are the bonus clause. We will lose money. If we keep giving them a car they can perform like this at, we will have to change their contract substantially, increase their pay, but reduce their bonuses. Upcoming driver, Victor Martins, H20, growth potential is high from F3. Oh, might get that. Take a look. Got a suspension manufacturing happening, exceeding expectations. Great job. 5th or above. That's the goal is 5th. So if we can get that, it will be absolutely great. I'll see you guys in the next episode. I may or may not record a second one right back to back. But we'll see. P3 in the championships. Let me know if you like this kind of content. And if I should improve anything more. If you want me to include something that I haven't included thus far. But yeah. I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.